So I want to help you understand the idea of a Pathfinder. The idea of the Pathfinder is all in its name. The purpose is to find the path. But let me tell you how I like to use my handy file. First of all, many different companies make a Pathfinder file, so there's no need to switch to a different one if you're already using one. I just want to make sure that you understand its purpose during your procedure. I personally like to use the Pro Glider by Dentsply Sirona, and you can get this both in a rotary or a reciprocating form. The idea of a Pathfinder file to me is to bridge the gap between your hand files and your rotary files. Sometimes once you've obtained your working length with your hand files and you feel like that file goes freely to the apex, you also find that your rotary file has a hard time marching to that apex. So this is when I use the Pathfinder to open the canal a bit more to create a better path for your rotary. Remember not to push on your path file because it can definitely separate, and then you are in some serious doo-doo because you have barely cleaned out the canal and have now created an obstruction that will be difficult to remove. So make sure that you have a very light touch on it and just let the file pull you into the canal as necessary. Keep in mind that sometimes you will need to go back and forth between your hand file and your path file before your path file even gets to working length. And you may need to go back and forth between your path file and your rotary file until your first rotary file gets to working length. But once that first rotary file gets to working length, your case should be smooth sailing from there. Learn this back and forth method because it will serve you a lot, and to be honest, in most of your cases. And it will definitely decrease the number of files that you use in the long run. Even though this is an extra file, it may save you on the number of rotary files that start to unwind on you, or better yet, even prevent you from separating an instrument on your patient, which could then lead to a refund or worse, the loss of that patient. So I hope you put that tip to good use starting tomorrow, and if you want more quick tips and tricks to do a seamless root canal, make sure you click on the link below and sign up for eSchool Everyday Endo Made Easy.